I've made videos in the past talking about Olympic lifts and some of the unrecognized benefits of them. And another benefit that the Olympic lifts provide is the opportunity to include limitless variation. I've talked about the benefits of including exercise variation at length. Movement variation can extend the learning process. It can widen the bandwidth of movement capabilities and can provide a new stimulus to improve strength when you hit a plateau. Oftentimes when people don't know how to do the Olympic lifts very efficiently, they substitute the Olympic lifts with things like loaded jumps. You still are severely limited in comparison to someone who does know how to do the full Olympic lifts. And even though there are a lot of ways to include variation in loaded jumps, you can just get to a point where you just run out of options, or where the jumping stimulus just isn't as effective anymore, regardless of the means of loading or the load itself. But if you're competent in all of the Olympic lifts, you can do a full clean, a full snatch, and a jerk, you'll probably never run into the issue of not being able to include variation into your training. If you can do a full clean or a full snatch, you probably can do all of its variants. Power clean, power snatch, hang variations, pause variations, tempo variations, cleaner snatch from the blocks, cleaner snatch high pulls, jump shrugs, cleaner snatch from various positions, above the knee, below the knee, high hip, mid shin. And the other thing to point out too is if you are fully competent in all of the Olympic lifts, you can always throw in something like a loaded jump when you need variation. But the opposite is not true. If you're not competent in the Olympic lifts and you only do loaded jumps in your training, you're not going to be able to just throw in some sort of variation of an Olympic lift and think it's going to be effective for you. Because it does require a level of technical proficiency. Loaded jumps don't. So if you can do the full Olympic lifts, you can do the full Olympic lifts and loaded jumps. But if you don't know the full Olympic lifts, you can only do the loaded jumps. So that's just another unrecognized benefit of the Olympic lifts and why I am a proponent of them. And hopefully that information is useful. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.